together as much evidence as possible. What type of evidence should we be looking for? For a thorough investigation, it is very important to be aware of the different types of evidence we need to be considering. Only then can you look out for them and use them to get further information. Whenever something goes wrong on site, the most obvious piece of evidence to consider are the tools. Any tools, materials, machinery parts, or sub-assembly which are suspected of failure, malfunction, misfit, or faulty design are basic evidence. In some cases, air samples or other samples of the presence of impurities or toxic substances which may have contributed to the incident are also required. If you have a keener eye, it is also advisable to look out for liquids or solids that are not normally present at the site of the incident. In the age of camera phones, photography evidence comes naturally to us. Be sure to capture photo and video footage of the incident scene. In fact, if possible, also get recorded statements from those involved in the incident. However, sometimes they may not be comfortable sharing too much at that point, especially if they are in trauma, and you should respect that. Collect information on the people, materials, methods, machines, and the environment. There are also some administrative, more technical forms of evidence. These include risk assessment documents, safe work procedures, and training records. These come in handy for future references. How do you conduct a thorough investigation? Good question. To help you conduct a successful basic incident investigation process, here are some steps to use as guidelines. Before anything else, take pictures of the incident scenes before any changes occur. Next, observe the area thoroughly. It's almost like making a mental note or taking a mental picture of the scene. After that, list potential witnesses who were in the area and might have observed what took place just prior to the accident. Once you have listed the potential witnesses, interview them. Ensure that the interview is conducted promptly before their perception of what happened changes. Then, interview the injured worker or workers if possible. Some might refrain from answering your questions at this point, but regardless, always make attempts to interview as soon as possible after the incident. Here are some tips on gathering evidence and samples as well. As an investigator, you must ensure to exercise caution when handling evidence. There are two distinct reasons for this. One is to protect ourselves from harm when handling evidence. Many times, evidence comes in the form of damaged equipment or chemical substances which can be dangerous. 2 is to preserve the evidence. You should take care and maintain the original state of the evidence.